Good evening, YouTube. Um, Good evening, YouTube. Hope everyone is well. I can see I've got a smile on my face. Sorry, I'm a couple of minutes late. Still getting used to all this streaming. I hope everyone's doing well. I mean, yeah, finally won a game. No more draw FC, and I don't know. I'm feeling relieved, feeling glad. I think, who 4-0 was a tale of two halves, really, wasn't it? Hi, Eunice. Good evening. Thank you for joining me. Anyone else there, please say something. It'll be fantastic. What did you think of the game? I think it was a tale of two halves. I think the first half we were timid, we looked lethargic. Newcastle were the better side, and at the end of the first half, I was dreading doing this stream because I was thinking, is it Dubai Part 2? But obviously, Arteta, I'm starting to see he's got something about him. 3 points is very important, Eunice. Very important. I think that really was much needed. There's 4 different goal scorers, and it started off with Aubameyang. I think it was a bit poor defending, to be honest, from the defender. I forget his name. It was a fantastic header by Aubameyang. Keeper, no chance. Great assist by Pepe. I thought he had an absolutely fantastic game. And then obviously Pepe, the second goal by the other joint man of the match, in my opinion, by Saka. And this kid is something else, isn't he? He's got all the skills and attributes, hopefully, to go on to be a star. But we need to keep ourselves calm. He's only 18 or 19, something like that. So that was a fantastic assist. And then the man who I do not really rate because he doesn't show up, it's his first goal in 10 months, is Mr. Ozil, and I thought he played all right. And he turned up with a goal. Bit maybe lucky under the goalkeeper, but it went in, and hopefully that will do him the world of good. But I thought he had drips and drabs for the through the game, and then obviously Mr. Lacazette popped up with a goal, and he needed that goal. Really good for him to get on the score sheet, because I've been slating him. He's not been doing well. And how was the goal? The goal was a bit, how could I say, I don't think he cleanly hit it. It kind of took a little touch off like a sort of when he hit it, it didn't cleanly hit it. It was a bit lucky. So it seems, but it was 4-0 and much needed win. But remember, Arteta, when he took over, we were 10th. We're still 10th because other people around us won. We're still that mid-table, or a point behind Man United. And yes, Eunice, Ceballos is a good player. Yeah. What do you think? Who was your man of the match? I wasn't sure if it was Saka or Pepe. I think because he's such a young lad, and he's really unlucky to get booked. That wasn't a booking. He just accidentally sort of fell over. So I'll do some player ratings in a bit. I'm going to do a stream till about 9 o'clock. Do let me know what you like me to talk about, and I'll try and do it. But a clean sheet, 4-0 against a side who we should be beating anyway. And like I said before, we've got 3 games coming up at home, 9 points, no excuses. So cheers, Arsenal. Was that our best game of the season? I mean, no, because the first half we were very, very average. But the second half, we just showed up. And obviously, with Aubameyang, some people don't rate him. And I think, are you mad? That guy is carried us so many times. And another, I didn't like still some of the things that Arteta was doing, putting Aubameyang on the left. I don't like him there. He's not as effective because in the second half, Ceballos, who's probably just below for joint man of the match, there's three. Yeah, him, Ceballos, Saka, and Pepe were fantastic. Ceballos, a couple of beautiful passes to Aubameyang, and that's where he is most effective, in the middle of the box. Because bless his soul, and Nketiah, he tried his hardest, and he was really unlucky when he smacked the crossbar. But he's obviously got good movement, and I would have rather had Aubameyang up down the middle. Let me know what you think, and why Martinelli didn't play. What's he done wrong? Didn't he train well in Dubai? But Martinelli, yeah, he didn't even get on, did he? So who came on? Torreira, Lacazette, and who else came on? I'm trying to remember. Let me know, but I thought it was, Torreira, Ozil. Or did we make a third substitution as well? I'll try and remember, but talking about Saka, he's had 8 assists this season overall. 8 assists. So number 10, I think he's had 1. I know, are we paying people right? Because Saka is on $3,000 a week. I know he's got less than 18 months left on his contract, so we need to sign him up. We need to remember what Raul said. Anyone under 2 years on their contract, we all signed up to long-term contracts, or they'd be gone. But Saka, we've got to keep him. So let's talk about player ratings. Let me know what you think. Let's start in goal. Bernd Leno, clean sheet. He played the ball quicker. I think there was a couple of shaky moments in the first half where he played it long and it went to a Newcastle player, but clean sheet, can't argue. I'm going to give him. He didn't have a lot to do, so I'll give him a 7. Left back, let's do Saka. Can I give him a? Do you know what? I'm going to give him a 10. 10 out of 10. He was absolutely amazing. Position for defending, reading the game well, his drives forward, creating. I believe he had 2 assists. Energy, not afraid to go get forward, and he had an absolutely amazing game. Saka, 10. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to comment. David Luiz, he was all right. He commanded the box well. I think he didn't make a mistake, and him and Mustafi seem to have formed a partnership. But don't get it wrong, they're not the way forward for Arsenal. We can do better than David Luiz and Shkodran Mustafi, but for now, that's what we've got. I'll give him a 7. Mustafi, no, I don't think he did any mistakes, and he had a solid game and some nice long passes, and he was winning his aerial dues, so I'll give him a 7 as well. I'd probably say the weakest out of the 4 was Hector Bellerin. I think he was a bit sloppy, especially in the first half, where he lost the ball a couple of times. And what I don't like, he gets forward, set a crossing, comes back, and he passes it to a midfielder. So I'll give Bellerin a 6. Now in the middle, hi Nathan. Pepe, Saka, Ceballos, and Ozil good today. I will agree with you with 3 out of 4. Pepe, Saka, and Ceballos good. Ozil was good for about 15 minutes, maybe 20. Whereas Pepe, Saka, and Ceballos were good for about, especially Saka was good for 90 minutes. Pepe was. Ceballos was amazing in the second half. So, but Ozil did have a better game. But I want to see more from him. Anyway, going back to my player ratings. So, Xhaka, now he did that silly foul, as usual, gave away the yellow card. I was thinking, here we go, tightrope early. But Xhaka actually sort of settled down and started spraying the ball better and winning his tackles. And yeah, he had an all right game. So I'll give him a 6. I'm sorry, but those fouls, he still has to stop that those silly mistakes in his game of just giving needless pulling the shirt. He always does it, but why? He doesn't need to. He's an experienced player. He doesn't need to do it. He gets a 6. Danny Ceballos. This is why he needs to be in the team. Instead of Xhaka, I would drop Xhaka next and put Torreira in, but that's another thing. Because I still think Xhaka slows the team down because he was dawdling on the ball too long. Ceballos, some of those passes were beautiful, especially into Aubameyang. A couple of lovely ones, and he was just spraying it quickly, and I thought it was fantastic, especially in the second half. And he had energy. He held the ball well. He moved it well. So I'm going to give Ceballos 8. On the left of the 3, where he shouldn't have been playing, but he was Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Fantastic header, got us going. He did move around, he did track back a bit, and I'm going to give Aubameyang an 8 for his goal. In the middle, Mr. Mesut Ozil, Mr. Number 10, who actually did have a good game, but in spits and spats. So he still is a bit slow when he moves around, but that is him. He's not going to change, and I still think we need to move him on. So because he scored a goal, I'll give him a 6. On the right, Pepe, fantastic. 2 goal and 2 assists. Was it? Yeah, 2 assists. Lovely movement. He had Danny Rose on toast. Absolutely brilliant. An ex-Tottenham. So it was really, really good to see Pepe do well. Great goal. It was not an easy one to take. Curled it in the corner. Fantastic ball for Aubameyang, and I believe he set up Lacazette as well. So I'm going to give Pepe a 9. In the middle, up front, Nketiah, he worked really hard. He did try, he pushed and pushed. Very unlucky not to get on the score sheet. But I liked his movement, but I still would rather he come off the bench, and because at the moment we need goals and goals now. I know we won 4-0, but I think he was all right. Tried his best, but I'll give him a 6. Substitutes, Torreira came on, not a long left, so just give him a standard 5, but I think we should start him with Ceballos next. And then who else came on? Lacazette, of course. Yeah, got his goal. It's fantastic. Glad he got his goal. He needed it, but it was a bit of a lucky goal because he had the thing. He sort of mishit it. But I want him to do well. But maybe some time on the bench will do him good. So for his goal and his work, he set up Ozil as well. I'll give him a 7. So Arteta. So I'm going to give Arteta a 6. I know it's quite a lot, but the first half he got it all wrong. The team was not set up right. They were too slow. They were not moving the ball around quick enough. Too many mistakes. So I'll give him a 6 because obviously in the second half he kicked them up the backside, and they came out and they were a completely different side. Fans coming out in that wet and wind. Give them a 9, obviously, because there was still some missing. I couldn't go today myself, but hopefully I'll be going to the West Ham game. We'll see. But yeah, they did well to come out and brave Storm. What's it called again? Sorry, if anyone knows what the name is. Steve. But all these storms and everything. Roll on spring summer for a 9 for the fans. So yeah, we move on to Olympiacos away on Thursday, and that's going to bring us a bit of confidence. Let me know what you guys think. What are your player ratings? Who is your man of the match? Nathan, you were happy Laka ended his goal drought. I am as well, because we are going to need him if we're going to win anything this season, because we cannot rely on Aubameyang all the time. And I think we need Martinelli, Nketiah, Ozil needs to chip in with more goals. Pepe needs to keep doing it. I want to start Pepe all the time, and I was going to toy on giving Arteta a 5 because it drove me mad. It's driving me mad that he's putting Aubameyang on the left. Aubameyang needs to be in the middle, okay? Because that man is lethal. You can have a couple of shots, and normally one goes in. So, it's good that we can. Arsenal haven't ruined our weekend. That Arsenal have given us a win because we need it. Olympiacos on Thursday. I believe that's away. So maybe it's a big game because I'm a bit more confident now. But it's not going to be easy. So maybe that's why Socrates didn't play, because maybe Socrates has been saved for Thursday. Go back, Greek connection. We'll see, but I still don't get why Pablo. I saw Pablo Mari was in the stand with Cedric. I mean, have we bought them just to be audience members? I know Cedric Suarez is injured, but have we just bought them to just come and watch games? Because I've seen this before, and I don't like it. I'm not sure, obviously, because Pablo Mari apparently did really well in the training, but is he going to play on Thursday? Him and Socrates, because we've got another big game against Everton next Sunday. So guys, can you tell me who was your man of the match, and whether you agree with the player ratings, and what was your favorite? What was your favorite goal? What was your favorite goal of the game? 4-0. When did we last? Last win was against Bournemouth last year at home in the league, 5-0, I believe, 5-1 or something. My favourite was, I think, Pepe's, because Saka's skill to nutmeg 2-1 and go through the other. So Pepe's was my favourite goal. What was your favourite goal? Let me know. Just a couple of interesting things I wanted to tell you is about talking about Saka. So he's had 8 assists, this season, and that's more than any other player. Who would you like to keep going? What would you have changed in the starting lineup? Me, obviously, I'd have had Aubameyang up top, and I would have had Martinelli on the left, and I would have I would have brought Torreira in and Ceballos just a bit more forward and taken Ozil out. That's what I would ideally like to go, but then I'm not getting paid all this money to make decisions about our Arsenal and decide who's going to play and who isn't. So if you're new around here, by the way, smash a like on this and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to improve and get better, and I appreciate all your feedback and comments, and any comments I do reply, because you've taken your time out to watch it, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. And Eunice, you said in the next 8 games, let's hope we reach the top 4. What are we, 7 points behind Chelsea? We've got a game in hand. I don't think we should be thinking about the top 4 because we've been so inconsistent, and I think we need to just focus on winning each game, taking it baby steps, because we are still, just because we won 4-0, we've still got a lot of problems, and I think we need to just take it one step at a time, because we can't carried away. Some of them players have not been performing. Lacazette, Ozil, just had a bit. It's good that they got their goal, but they need to be doing that more regularly. They get paid a lot of money. They're supposed to be the leaders and the big, the big main players. So they need to be doing it on a more consistent basis. So don't know. I think. Oh, the referee. What would you give him? Me? I'll to be a referee, that's too difficult. I'm going to give him a 2 out of 10. Anything above 0 is good. Why did he book Saka? I don't know. Some of the decisions he mentioned were not great, and so I think, but we're actually above. We're +2 in goal difference. So we were -2 before this. It's unbelievable. February the 16th, and we've only gone +2 on goal difference. So let's hope that we rectify that against Everton, because against Everton that ain't going to be easy. Because Carlo Ancelotti, when he took over them, they were in a relegation fight, and now they are above us. What are they, 8th? A couple of points above us. So that's another big game. It's another 4:30 kickoff. What's with these kickoffs? So I think let's. Who's confident for Thursday? Are you? I think we can beat Olympiacos. I think you hear that wind. It's stormy out there again. I think we can. We can beat Olympiacos over 2 leg. What do you think? Oh, score prediction as well for today. I said 3-1. I actually nearly got it right. Obviously, I thought they were going to score when they hit the post. Who got their score prediction right or wrong? Let me know. So let's look forward, because we need positivity. We haven't had it this season. I see the fans on the fan cams of AFTV. They're joyous. I know it's crazy because it's just one game, but it's nice just to get that win and just feel good. But let's not get carried away. There are a lot of problems, and a lot of them players, I don't want them to see them in the summer. That could be for another video, who you would keep and who you would sell, but I don't want to see a lot of players there this summer. So we have to make do with what we've got for now, because we're still in 10th. When Arteta came in, we were 10th. We've got Portsmouth in the FA Cup, winnable, definitely. We should be beating them. Olympiacos should be beating them what do you think we could win? Let me know in the comments. I think Europa League, why not? There's not there's not a lot of big teams. Maybe I think the biggest team would be Inter Milan. I think if you get them, that'd be difficult, because they are flying in Serie A. So let me know what you think. But sorry, I'm still not 100%, but getting over this flu, it's taken a while. But I hope everyone is well, and hoping everyone is happy that we won the game, because it's nice to know we can go to bed, or whatever time it is where you are, feeling good and happy, because we need that. Because I'm fed up with feeling down about Arsenal. Just want to feel good again, because it's going to be a long road. But we can look forward to Thursday to be a bit more, excited and optimistic. Who's confident against Olympiacos and Everton? And what would you prioritise? Let me know in the comments. I think the league's still important, because we need to finish as high up as possible to give us that confidence. But for me personally, what do I want this season? A trophy, because no matter how bad we've been playing, there is nothing better than winning a trophy, because we're Arsenal Football Club. We're not like them lot down the road who don't know what a trophy looks like. So we're Arsenal Football Club. We deserve to be winning a trophy. Well, no one has a right, but we need to be getting a trophy in the season. And I'll take Europa League or FA Cup, because I'm not sure. I don't want to be in Europa League again. For me, it'd either be in the Champions League or not at all. So we can hopefully push on next season and do better. But let me know what you take, FA Cup or the Europa League, and what we realistically have a chance of winning. Because for me, Europa League, we can go deep in it. And yeah, if any more comments, do let me know, because I'm going to wrap this up in a minute because I'm tired. And yeah, it's been good, but I think I'm still getting used to these live streams. Let me know if you enjoy it. Let me know what you want me to talk about, and I'll try and take this forward. But obviously, I want to improve and get better. I hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday night, and or Sunday, whatever time of day it is, wherever you're watching. And I will drop a video before the Olympiacos game, and also any latest news, any breaking news, and I will drop that. And I want you guys to get involved. Leave comments below. I love replying to it. I love talking to you guys, because, you know, fellow Arsenal fans or even football fans, you know, it's really, really good to hear your opinion, because we all think differently, but we all support the same. But obviously, not everyone is an Arsenal fan, but we're all here on a, you know, reason to, whether it's Arsenal, whoever you support. I'm glad and thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a really, really good night, whatever you're doing, and have a good week at work. And yeah. Let me know, please, what you'd like, really, really like talking about, and put everything in, anything that's on your mind in the comments, and I'll reply to all of it, because it's only polite that you're giving me your time, and I'm really, really grateful. And yeah, I do love talking to you guys, because it's nice to know what other people think. You know, even I'm talking to a screen and there's other people watching, and that's really kind. It's all about being kind, because after hearing about that, I know it's gone off topic, that Carolina Fleck or something from Love. I don't watch it, but 40 years old, and a lady took her own life because of some, you know, people not being nice. I think it's just nice to be kind to each other. And yeah, I like being kind. It's important, because life is short and you never know what's around the corner. But anyway, going off topic, yeah. Come on, Arsenal. Let's get some momentum, and hopefully Olympiacos we can get a win. You know, I think it's away, so let me know what you think about that. And then we've got another exactly the same kickoff, 4:30 p.m. against Everton. So yeah, I will be watching the Olympiacos game. Let me know if you are, and what you think the score will be. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to wrap this up in a second. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, whatever you're doing. Stay safe. If you're in, don't go out in the storms. Stay in if you have to. And hopefully these storms will be over if you're in the UK or wherever you are. Stay well, safe, blessed, and healthy. And I will try and do another live stream later in the week, bring you all news about Arsenal or anything related. And yeah, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Good night, people.